For low tread depth, steer tires are 4/32 minimum. Anything below that is illegal. On the rears of the truck, 2/32. And then on the trailer itself, it's 2/32 as well. I always say 4 on the steer, 2 on the rear. So 2/32 minimum on the rears and trailer, and 4/32 on the steer axle. Tread depth goes as far as the minimum and maximum, or minimums on the trailers and the trucks. At Bay, for instance, 4/32 minimum on the steers. Our maintenance stances, we change them at 6 to 8/32, depending on how they're wearing and everything. And then on the rears, we change them at 6/32. Trailers, we change them at 4/32. So just to give you an idea, when you come in, as long as you're getting your trailers and trucks in on time so we can get them maintained properly, you'll always have plenty of tread depth before they're illegal. Even the truck and the trailer itself, audible air leaks are an out of service criteria. So if you pull up, even if you have an air system, like our trailers have air systems, on the back of our trucks we have a halo which supplies air to the tires. If you have an audible air leak, that's an out of service, regardless of whether it's a tire or the tractor or any part of the tractor or trailer. So just be aware, if you can hear that tire leaking, it's out of service. Flat tires, what's considered a flat tire? Anything at or below 50% of rated tire pressure is a flat tire. As I said in my previous video, do not leave a parking lot even though you have an air system, until that air system either fills that tire or you find out it's incapable because the leak is too great. Do not leave the parking lot with a tire that is considered flat. When we're talking about tires as well, you're always looking for damage. Any bulge on the sidewall is considered out of service, or any interior steel or anything, any ply showing from the tire being worn on the outside from rubbing curbs or anything like that is out of service. And obviously, if you're starting to see that kind of wear on the surface, that means you're below the rated on the steer 4/32, and you're below the 2/32 required to be on the road. Whenever you have the wear in the tread area and it's down to the cords, you're already illegal. On your tires, especially when you have casings, we run casings on our rears after we use up the virgin tires that we get with our new tractors. We put recaps on there. Watch out for tire separation. And our stances here at Bay is if it's a 1/4 inch all the way around, that tire has to be replaced. There's no repairing a hole in the sidewall on a tire that's legal. We won't be doing that here at our shop. We don't allow our tire people to make those kind of repairs. So if you see a tire and it's got a sidewall repair, like a plug in the side of the tire, unacceptable. Do not go on the road with that. Get a hold of road service, call your maintenance department, whatever it might be, and say, hey, I just had a tire repaired and they repaired it on the sidewall. I don't feel safe. So one thing you got to look out for when you're doing your post and pre-trip inspections is when you have dual tires, every once in a while you could run over a rock or a large item that'll get pinched between the duals. You might even get a vibration when you do that if you don't know it happened. And you feel a vibration. Always go back to your dual tires and look in between them during every inspection, even if there's a trailer hooked to it, and make sure there's nothing stuck in there. Not only does it cause drivetrain problems, with the vibration, but you could throw that rock and hit a car or motorcycle or some other thing, and it just wouldn't be good. So make sure you're doing a good job of looking for that. To me, that's like an unsecure load basically if you have something like that in between your wheels.